Hey guys, this video is going to be about the Spanish walk. I've received quite a few questions about how to actually build the Spanish walk and what are the different steps to getting a really good Spanish walk. And we're in here with lots of other riders today, so I just want to, you might see some horses passing in front of the camera, and that's okay. So anyway, a good Spanish walk is a walk. So the most important thing is that it stays a walk, but you will have to break it down into smaller steps. The one thing that we want to do each time is reinforce the fact that it's a walk. So I'll show you exactly how to do that in just a moment. So first we start off, this horse knows how to do the jambé, which is the French word for basically lifting the leg. But she doesn't know how to actually combine it to a Spanish walk. So that's she's the perfect example of that issue. So here I'm going to go in front of her. So how the Spanish walk starts, if we imagine that the horse doesn't know anything about the Spanish walk, is I'll tap the horse a little bit sort of here behind the tendon to see if I can get it to do that, okay? As soon as it does that, I'm going to tell her she's a good girl, etc., and I'll just stop there for a moment. So then I can ask again. There we go. And she knows a little bit, as you can see. So then I'm going to walk. That's what makes it a Spanish walk. So every time I get a little jambé, I'm going to walk forward again. Okay, and I'm only going to focus on one side. So I'm just going to focus on the left leg in this exercise, and then I'm going to turn her around and do the right leg afterwards. Okay, so here again. There. Okay, and then we're going to walk a little bit. Now, eventually, or pretty soon, now that I have the leg lifting, I want to move to the front of the leg instead, more towards the front of the cannon bone, to get the horse to strike like that, exactly. Because I don't just want the horse to lift his leg and then put it straight down again. I want a forward strike, okay? So again, I'm going to aim for the cannon bone. I'm going to ignore that other leg. There we go. And then we walk each time. Good. And there. And we walk. And I don't focus on anything else, whether she's going crooked or not. I just want the strike. There we go. And then we walk. And now I'm going to turn her around. And we're going to try to work on the right front leg. Line her up with the fence again. Don't do this off the fence, because then you won't, then the horse will just noodle around. Yeah, here I want her to straighten up. She's wanting to come haunches in. Good, so now I'm going to focus on this leg. There. And we walk. And I'm going to focus on this leg. There, I want a little bit more of a strike. There we go. And then we walk forward again. And a strike, and we walk forward again, preferably before she puts the leg on the ground. There, and we walk forward right there. There, that was a good one. There, that was a good one. You see, now I'm starting to combine it a little sooner. There, good, okay. So first I start with a jambé, a strike, and then we walk forward several steps, and I'm not really, I'm at least allowing maybe 5 to 10 steps between each jambé. And then I'll start to ask less and less. So here I just wanted to straighten out a little bit more if I can. There we go. And we'll try this one again. So 1 and 2, and here I want this leg. 3. Yeah. Here I don't want her going backwards. There we go. Forward. Yeah. Good. I'm actually not asking for that leg, I'm just asking for this one. If she starts to combine it, that's fine. Good. Good. Okay, and again, as soon as I lose the hind legs, it's important that I walk forward. Okay. Now, it takes some time to perform a jambé, because in order to jambé, the horse has to sit back towards his haunches and lift his leg, then transfer the weight a little forward, and then all the way forward to put the leg down again and move the next leg. So if you go about it too quickly, the rhythm will simply get screwed up and the horse won't have time to lift the leg properly. So practice the Spanish walk in your own body so that you can feel how long it actually takes to do a good Spanish walk. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. seconds, you know, okay? And then you start to speed it up once the horse is fully confident. But even then, you can never walk faster than it allows the horse to lift the leg in that height. Okay, so again here, I started messing around with her a little bit before with both legs, but I'll take her back to one leg at a time again. Here, I don't want her to go crooked if I can avoid it. She keeps thinking haunches in because we've been practicing that. I don't want haunches in. There, so first I'll just let her figure out that I actually want her to go pretty straight, and then I'll tap this leg, but she has to lift it before I let her go. There, then I let her go. Lift it, and then we go. Lift it, and then we go. Lift it, then we go. Lift it, yes, there we go. Good, good girl. Okay, now if the horse starts to get a little bit low, lowering its withers, again, depending on how quickly we're moving through the exercise and if the horse has done this before, I might stop the horse, tap them on the withers. Maybe, no, doesn't mean go forward, it means go backwards a little bit or lift your withers. And then I'll do the jambé again because then the horse is more on the haunches. There. And of course I'm also lifting the head up a little bit to help. There. I can also tap a little higher up on the leg. So, like there. That'll cause the horse to do that, even up on the chest maybe. There, even that will cause the horse to lift the leg a little higher. Okay, so here again, we'll switch direction. And I'll stop, and first I'll make her as straight as possible. Then I'll focus on the left leg. And I'm just tickling her, I'm not hitting her. There, and we walk once she's lifted the leg. And walk. And lift the leg, good, and walk. And walk. Don't pull the horse forward until you can feel the balance ready. There, 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 there. Now I'm going to try to combine a little bit. One, then she starts rushing it. Did you see that? So that she fell on the forehand. So I'm just going to lift her withers a bit, back up, to help her get the correct balance, because we can't do a Spanish walk on the forehand, it's not possible. Okay, so here, lift this one, and she has to come forward and strike with it, otherwise I won't let her move. One, good, and I have to slow down. 2, 3, 4, here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good girl. Okay, so right now we're still kind of in the rhythm of lifting and putting down, lifting and putting down. Eventually it'll be more fluent, more like an actual walk, but that's why you have to maintain the forwardness of the Spanish walk. Finish the jambé, but then immediately walk, you know, as soon as that foot hits the ground, then walk. And if you have a horse that's really getting stuck or hesitating in the rhythm, then you need to walk, because the horse is getting confused between the exercise of the jambé and the actual Spanish walk. So a lot of horses can jambé, but they can't Spanish walk. So they'll do what she just did. That's not actually a Spanish walk. It's a jambé and putting your foot down and then repeating another jambé. Okay? We want the jambé and the walk to be combined as one, and that's what makes it a Spanish walk. Okay, also called a school walk, but the school walk doesn't actually usually involve the striking, the jambé striking maneuver, but it's different types of school walk, let me put it that way. Okay, so if you have a horse that's too hesitant in the rhythm, so let's say the horse does a jambé and then just kind of stays there excuse me, in the jambé waving its leg, then you have to ask the horse to walk. Okay, that's what's going to solve that problem for you, so that the horse doesn't hesitate anymore. If the horse is hesitant to even do the jambé, then you have to stop the horse completely and continue to ask for the jambé without forward motion, so that you're separating the two at first. So first you separate the jambé, which is the leg, lifting the leg, and then you walk. And then you repeat and repeat and repeat until the horse gets confident enough and fluent enough at both exercises that it can combine the dots and learn how to do a proper Spanish walk. So this horse is pretty close because she's starting to do the jambe at one step. Okay, so here she's not trying hard enough. Yeah, I'm going to ask a little more. I'm not going to let her go backwards. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See there, she gets a little bit more uncertain, so she's not lifting her leg quite as high. So then that tells me that I need to go back a little bit again, slow down the rhythm a bit, ask for the jambe. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm losing the hind leg, so then I need to walk, and I stop again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see her getting a little low, so maybe this is a time for me to tap the withers, back her up a little bit. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and walk forward because I'm losing the hind legs. And 1. I have to walk forward again. As soon as she puts her front legs, excuse me, girlie, her front legs too far out, then she's strung out and she won't be able to do the Spanish walk or even the jambe because the hind legs are not supporting her in lifting her front legs. So we'll do this again here. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to stand off to the side a little bit more. 1. Here. Yeah. 2. 1, 2, 3, and walk. Good. And 1, 2. So you see she's a little hesitant in walking forward, so I have to keep separating things. 2, here, 3, 4. Good. Yeah. The problem is that her hind legs aren't keeping up quite well enough yet. So here I'm going to stop her because she keeps giving me the wrong leg. There. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, come. Good. I'm not going to let her go forward here because, again, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we walk. Okay, turn around again. So if I did this every day with her for a week or so, she would pick it up very quickly. Here she goes crooked, so her hind legs are not supporting the Spanish walk. There we go. And 1, 1. Yeah, here. She has to do the other one. Yeah. Good. This one. Yes, this one. So if the horse does this to you, I'm gonna not at this stage allow the horse. If it's the first time the horse is ever doing this, then I allow them to do it. But if there, good girl. There, 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 there. So you see, it can be hard to lift the legs directly after each other and still keep your hind legs coming. Okay, so the most important thing is that you don't do too many of these steps and that you keep walking forward after each one and that you don't rush them. It's very important to take your time, that the step is good quality. 1, here, you see she rushes it and pushes herself onto the forehand so she doesn't have time to lift the leg. There, yeah, and I'm not satisfied because she didn't strike. There we go. Yes, there, 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 and now we walk. Good. Okay, so now just to give you an idea, I'm going to actually start combining so that there's no pause. So right now I have jambe, put your foot down, and then the next foot, okay? Now I'm going to combine it a little faster, which she's not ready for, but just to let you see what happens if you rush it. Because she might do it for a few steps, but then she'll fall apart. I'll combine it so that she's lifting one foot, then immediately lifting the other one right after, okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And as you can see, nothing much is happening. She's not really lifting the legs. Okay, so she still needs time to develop. Let me do that one more time. I'll do it from the bottom here, just to give her a chance to see if she will start striking at the same rhythm. But again, as you can see, I'm walking a lot. It's all about the walk. If I don't walk a lot, the jambé is never going to develop into a Spanish walk. Okay, so I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, come. You got to start lift there. So as you can see, she's starting to get a little bit more confident with the left leg, lifting it quicker, but the right leg is not coming off of the ground. She has to learn both. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come, this one. Yeah, good. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay, so I'll actually stop there because she started to speed it up and kind of was getting closer. So let it relax, and again immediately walk. However we walk doesn't matter, or where we walk, but I try to walk them on the line that I'm working on. And as you can see, I also like to stick to a specific part of the fence when I'm training something, because it just gives more confidence when the horse is not in different spots. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm not going to let her go too fast, but there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1. Yeah, there we go. 1. Yeah, she has to want to come towards me here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, come with that one. Come with that one. There we go. Good girl. Okay, give her a little bit of rest again. So what she doesn't understand is that as soon as she puts this foot down, this one already has to start lifting. Okay, so she thinks that she has time, because that's what we've been doing before, to set this one down and then maybe do a little extra step with the outside leg and then do it. Okay, so all that I'm changing is basically that she has to go from one leg directly into the other leg, and that's the one that she doesn't quite know yet. But she's ready to move on to that lesson because she knows the other one pretty well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so already right there, even though there wasn't a strike, she was actually lifting the leg. So she's already getting closer, and all of this just in one session. So maybe now I'll go back to the jambé. Put your foot down, take your time, lift the other one, put your foot down, take your time, walk. And I'll repeat that a few more times each session, and then I'll go to this where I'm asking her to lift one leg after the other, and slowly but surely I'll start to get a higher quality step out of it, and I'll ask maybe higher up. So instead of asking down here, I might ask here, or give her a little correction up here on the withers. And that'll cause her to stand up more straight and open up her chest and lift her front legs higher. Okay, so as you can see, her development came pretty quickly, but start off with just working one leg at a time, not both legs, and just one leg and then 5 steps of walk, and then one leg and 5 steps of walk, and do that many times until the horse does it. And slow down for the jambé so the horse has plenty of time to strike, and then turn it around, do the other leg in the same way, and then start shortening the amount of steps. So then maybe only ask for 3 steps instead of 5 steps of walk, and then a jambé, and then take it down to 2 steps of walk and a jambé, 1 step of walk and a jambé, and then you're going to start to combine it, but don't combine it on a 1-to-1. So basically go left front leg and then 5 steps of walk, right front leg, 5 steps of walk, left front leg, 5 steps of walk, right front leg. Then again, take it down to 3 steps of walk, 2 steps of walk, 1 step of walk, And when you reach one step of walk between the jambes, that's when the horse is ready to combine the jambes and the walk and turn it into a Spanish walk. And that's when you can do what I just did, where basically as soon as the horse hits the ground with one foot, that the other foot is already coming into the air as a jambes, and then that's how it becomes a real Spanish walk. And then all you do is focus on the quality, and the higher the lift, the better. And maintaining the rhythm of the walk is basically all that you need. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.